webdesign-part-4-13.com, it says /page 2. Now they have that ability to have like extensionless pages.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that if you use, like, if you were to put digital camera review as the page name without an extension, that helps in your
Yeah, I've
ranking?
been doing that for years, and I think in the video I talked about that. And actually, the SEO plugin, Anthony put it in there for you guys, because we have our own stuff, but we needed a solution that you guys could do on the fly. So I've never actually worked with that plugin. Anthony found it, said it would be easier to do the stuff that we do. But in the video, I talk about some of the changes that I go in, and I use this. I teach about how I change the names here, and also about how I end it as a directory. And I tested that 4 years ago with Amazon sites. And when I ended the URL, instead of saying .html, I went each to as a directory, so I just went /. Does everyone know what we're talking about when we talk about that? Right here, so there's no actually .html, .php. Tested it 3 or 4 years ago, and I had much better indexing of the site and overall sales treating it that way. So my blogs I do, but we don't tweak everything that we do. I didn't even do anything to this blog. This is one Anthony built. I just told him this is what I want on it. This is what I want you to do. Make a video for the group. And he start to finish, including open ads and everything, is in that video. And it took him 38 minutes, including installing open ads, I think. So I prefer, in the video, I think I talk about how on some of these sites I use related keywords, and I put like ratings and reviews. So instead of it saying category right here or page, if I would have done it myself, it would have been saying keywords that would have said ratings. Because people, when they look for reviews, they also think about looking for ratings and stuff like that. So I actually changed mine, so that's the way, it wouldn't say page, it would say ratings if it was me doing it. But Anthony put this up, but it'll do just fine. It'll work just fine. So, and I tell you what, if you, I'd be hard pressed for you to prove to me that you couldn't take this site and promote it and make some decent money going into Christmas with something. This is a little too, it's a little too automated, I think. But if you look at it, it's perfectly user-friendly. So I probably wouldn't post as much necessarily. I used to test whether you should post every hour, every 5 hours, and I used to test all that stuff. And you can post multiple times a day. And if you look at the most popular blogs out there, the highest ranking ones, like Gizmodo and Gadget, all those gadget blogs, those guys are posting like fiends all day long. That doesn't seem to hurt their rankings, does it? It actually probably helps their rankings. As long as it doesn't look too automated, it actually would help to have some posts out there. So I think this would, yes.
Sorry, can you tell us what ping list you use in WordPress now?
You know what, Anthony, now that I think about it, did you drop in my list of pings that's from Super Affiliate Coaching Club, or did you use Ping-O-Matic in that installation? Because I have my own list that's in the club, and I should probably give it to this group too.
I actually just used the Ping-O-Matic, and that was it.
Yeah.
So I didn't use the one from the...
Well, we need to change that then.
Yep.
We need to put the ones that we gave to the coaching club, and we'll give it to this group too. We've got a cleaned up list of a bunch of pings that we've used over the years. Ping-O-Matic's okay, but you're relying on that one service. If that service goes down or they decide to block your IP, then your pings aren't going out. And as Howie said yesterday, it's the ping that brings the attention to the website. Blog and ping. Has everyone here ever heard of a technique called blog and ping? Okay. Yeah. So I think I was, if not the inventor, I was the grandfather, and I got the gray hair to prove it. So made a fortune with it. Fortune. And then people made fortunes with it after I gave it away for free at John Reese's Traffic Secrets seminar. So it was like Dory didn't want to give away her little secret. I was surprised you did. But when you said that, I thought, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. So you create more competition for yourself. So, and we've got sites that we just walked away from. They're still, we put up with TKP testing a year and a half ago, never did any full promotions. We were just trying to get the template correct for click-through rates and walked away. And I was looking the other day, and they're still generating a couple bucks, sometimes a day, sometimes a month, and the click-through rates are pretty high. So I told them we need to go back and visit some of those test sites because the click-through rates have held up really high over the years since we installed them on the AdSense ads. Yes?
Do you use for analytics in WordPress sites, like in the footer, do you put a Google Analytics tag, or do you have your own software analytics that you use?
I don't even care unless I'm testing. Google Analytics, if I'm testing, I'll use it. The problem with that is our servers have dedicated Cisco hardware firewall boxes. Google Analytics gets screwed up by that. So if you guys didn't know that, if you had a hardware firewall on your dedicated servers, you may not be getting the right stats from Google Analytics or any other Java-based tracking program like that. We've got Irkin stats installed on several of our servers, so we can use those if we want it for testing. I don't even worry about it so much unless I'm testing, because like Howie said, I had so much going and so much going on that I learned a long time ago that all I want to do is look, what am I doing it for? Am I doing it for my health? I'm doing it for money. So I just measured the money. Did I make more or less today or last week? And I do individual product tests, but when you're doing 100% free traffic, you're doing $3,000 or $4,000 a day in AdSense. When I came to that realization from free traffic that I just couldn't, I spent too much time looking at the damn reports. So I just started looking at the bottom line. How much money am I making? Did it go up? Did it go down? When I met Dory, we were in San Francisco. There was a big Google slap, whatever they called it back then. People were freaking out, leaving the conference. They lost all kinds of money. Pulled up my account, took a look at a couple different accounts, said my income's actually up 30%. They had a couple more beers and didn't worry about it. So, as long as I'm making more money, I wasn't going to chase down the individual sites. I don't really care. All I care about is money. And I don't care about money, and I'm not greedy. But I'm doing it to make money, right? So unless I'm running a test for you guys to share with my clients or for myself, I don't even look at the stats. I couldn't even care less. I want to see, the stats I look at recently is, okay, what RSS readers are they using? I look at that more. I look at the actual traffic. Because then I could target that for my Amazon people to make sure that they're using that particular one. And Google happens to be one that they use quite often. And I also know that Google tracks RSS feed subscribers. And I know Yahoo will come to your site because there's a subscriber. And I know, so those are the kind of things I look at. But I do use analytics on Underground Confessions. We were using it on some of the sites. But we have Irkin installed on several servers. So. Okay, is this enough for this one? Yeah. Pablo, man, we're not giving an iPod away for questions. No.
I have a request. Is it possible to put in a request to have Anthony do a video? I keep coming back to how nice the sites look, and I know when I've tried to scale out WordPress blogs, Jeff, creating the header graphics and then installing them is a pain in the butt, because after you've got the graphic, even if somebody does a graphic